Hey guys, it's Sarah Seidelman, your friendly neighborhood pathologist turned shamanic healer and author. And I wanted to share something that I learned from Dave Chappele, who's a comedian who just received, or I don't know what year it was, he received the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor. And I watched the show, which it's on Netflix. If you like things like that, you'll really enjoy it. It's just an amazing show. But it made me curious about him, and I ended up watching a Jerry Seinfeld episode of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee with Dave Chappele. And he talked about creativity, and the way he spoke about it I thought was really fascinating, and hopefully it'll help you with a project you're working on. So he said when he gets an idea, it's like the idea drives up in a car and is like, come on, get in. And the idea is driving. And Dave said something like, when it comes, I'm like, but wait, where are we going? Like, where are we going? How are we going to get there? And the idea is like, don't worry about it. Just get in the car. We're going. I'll worry about that. I'm driving. And he said, sometimes I'm riding shotgun. And he goes, sometimes I'm in the fucking trunk. Like he's being taken against his will. And he said that's how ideas work for him. And he said other times he'll say to himself, I should really do something. I should create something. From this egoic, more coming from this place of self-importance, like I should do something. And he said that's when it all goes to crap. Like that's when nothing's going to happen. And that's because there's no idea in the car. And creating from ego, right? And I was like, this is so amazing because I've been just wrapping up now, about to publish a fictional book that I wrote, that I've been working on for 3 years called I don't even remember what the book's called anymore. It's called Where the Deer Dream. And that idea for that book was so like this. I felt like the idea was like, get in the car, come on. And I was like, but wait, what? I don't write fiction. I don't even know how to do that. It was like, don't worry about it. I'm driving. And every once in a while, I'd be like, you know what? Drop me off at the next corner. I don't have any more to do with this. I don't understand it. I'm confused. I don't know where we're going with this. And I would literally self-eject out of the car. The idea was driving. And then there were other times when that would happen, often within months, something amazing would happen, something incredibly synchronistic. I would stumble into a person that said something to me, and I knew that I had to get back to working on that book, that the idea was still like, get in the car, we're waiting, we're in the driveway. And I did keep getting in the car because I realized that idea, that the book really wanted to be finished, wanted to be written. Because what are ideas after all? To me, they're coming from the great beyond. They come from God, the universe, something much grander than me. And really my job, or how I see it, is to be a conduit for that idea to come through, not to drive, like Dave Chappele said, but to be like, where are we going? But be willing to get in the car, be willing to let the idea take you, and be willing to be the scribe for it, or in his case, be willing to create the comedic material or to organize the event, whatever it is. So for you, I want to ask you, what is the idea that's like, get in the car, come on? Or maybe you're in the car, or maybe you're in the back seat, or you're in the trunk with duct tape over your mouth, but you're going. Could you be willing, and what would it look like to be willing to be taken by this idea to where it wants to take you? Because I think ideas come from this place that has a much grander plan for us. So I hope you enjoy that. And if you want to hear the whole thing, I definitely recommend it. You can just Google the episode of Dave Chappele and Jerry Seinfeld in Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, or watch the special, which is the Mark Twain Prize being awarded to Dave Chappele on Netflix. It's absolutely a delight. I got goosebumps. I was moved. It's just a wonderful performance, and you get to see a lot of different things happening. So hope that was helpful to you, and I hope you have a beautiful day.